To the person who stole the pride flag off our front porch.
We're so sorry a rainbow bruised your fragile ego.
But don't worry, we have next day Amazon Prime. You can keep taking our flag, but you can never take our pride. Oh, and smile, you're on camera. Love the big ol' homos who live here.
Mother, I'm coming home. I follow you into the park, through the jungle, through the dark. God, I never loved one like you. Boats and boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. I'll be here everywhere with you. We laugh until we think we'll die, barefoot on a summer night. Nothing new is sweeter than with you. And in the street we run free, like it's only you and me. Geez, you're something to see. Oh, oh, let me go home. Home is whenever I'm with.
These bitches.
For the last several years is Iceland.
Here's why Iceland is the safest country in the world. Police don't carry guns because the crime rate is so low. This makes them a lot more approachable to people. They do have a SWAT team with firearms, but they don't have to use that very often. Usually there's no more than one murder a year. Their pride is the only pride in the world which has never been protested. It is the most gender equal country in the world, and there are multiple laws in place to stop minorities from being discriminated against. Every university and college degree costs less than 1 month's rent. This means that more people can afford to get qualifications, and so less crimes such as theft are committed. They also have very high employment rates. They have no harmful animals apart from this wee guy who rarely approaches humans. The country is so safe that people often leave their babies outside to take naps. Apparently they fall asleep within a minute. They usually have baby monitors just in case, but there is next to no danger of them ever being taken.
Gay news, the love of my life, not Olivia's, just came out of the closet.
Say too much, but when he talks, like it matters. Does that make sense? He's just cool. Like he's cool. Who doesn't think hairstyles is cool? Also, he's hot. You know? He's very charming too. Lots of things. I guess this is my. This is also my coming out video. I guess.
Her parents always saying, girl, when you grow up, you're gonna find a nice man. Make sure you're pretty enough. You'll be living a life like Barbie and Ken. Come on, suck it up and forget this nonsense. But what if it's not Ken but Barbie? Why should she have to say sorry? Tell me, do you even listen to all the dumb shit you're slipping? We can love who we want to. Don't say she's not supposed to if she doesn't love Ken, but...
So contrary to popular belief, we actually aren't everyday beauties like Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio. We actually are drag queens.
So when we're not dressed up like this and we're looking like regular schmegular boring basic boys, you can just call us he. But when we're dressed up like this, giving you video ho, giving you sugar and spice, giving you Spice Girls, giving you body yaddy 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 yaddy, you can call us she.
So yeah, most drag queens pronouns, you know, when they're in drag, they go by she, and when they're out of drag, they go by he.
But for us, we don't really care what you're calling us. I mean, as long as you're calling us, right?
Well, in that case, I'm hanging up.
Gay news, Demi Lovato is not a woman and just announced their gender.
I want to take this moment to share something very personal with you. Over the past year and a half, I've been doing some healing and self-reflective work. And through this work, I've had the revelation that I identify as non-binary.
In the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay, cause I could draw. My uncle was, and I kept my room straight. I told my mom, tears rushing down my face. She's like, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K. Trippin'. Yeah, I guess she had a point, didn't she? Bunch of stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math, like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it all meant. But those that like the same sex had the characteristics. The right-wing conservatives think it's a decision, and you can be cured with some treatment in religion. Man-made rewiring of a predisposition, playing God. Oh nah, here we go. America the brave still fears what we don't know. And God loves all his children. It's somehow forgotten, but we paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago. I don't know.
And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. And I can't.
So, let's talk about having 2 gay moms. It is not confusing at all. I call this mom Mommy and I call this mom Mama. See? It's not confusing at all.
Guys, I don't know if I went a bit too far with the gay thing, because I've just had the most mind-blowing experience of my life. I was coming home from my whole day at Caitlin's, and I was at the station in my town, and I was walking towards the barriers when my mum was going to pick me up, and this girl who was wearing an all-black outfit, black hair, black eyeliner, her name was Megan, just came up to me and was like, hey, I really like your face mask. Bear in mind, it's a rainbow face mask. And I was like, oh my god, is she hitting on me? And we started to talk about stuff and like where she lived, and she was like, oh, I live in Guildford. And I was like, oh, cool, like, you know, my dad used to live there, like, I go there all the time. And gay panic, and I was freaking out, but also really lovely. And she was so lovely and sweet, and she lives in Guildford. And I want to find her, and I don't know how to find her. And I didn't get her contact details, and I've just finished crying for the last 10 minutes. Please, someone find her, Megan from Guildford, thank you.
I mean, shouldn't you be in the men's bathroom, not the women's bathroom?
No, I'm a woman.
That makes no sense why you would go to a woman's bathroom. It's disgusting.
You know, there's a certain way to go about that. That's not right to say right there. Go about it that way. There's a better way to do that.
At first, he seems to take issue with her tactic.
What do you mean?
Because she's trans, you're not going to let her go to the bathroom and giving her a problem?
I have my daughter here.
Okay. So then take her to the bathroom real quick. You don't need to make a big scene about it.
Why are you defending him?
Because what you're doing is not right.
I think what he's doing isn't right.
How is anything wrong with that?
Why don't you go to the women's bathroom?
Because I don't. I'm not a woman.
Now he attacks the accuracy of her allegations.
All right.
She is, yeah.
He is not.
Yes, she is.
Why are you young people defending all of this?
Because what you're doing is wrong.
Do you agree with him?
Oh, I don't have a problem with it. Oh no, I hope I don't fall.
What's up everyone, it's me God. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making bisexual. Okay, so I think right off the bat we should start with a little obsession with dyeing your hair. So let's just start with that. Yes, okay, sounds good. Yeah! Next, let's add short nails. Y'all are going to hell. Okay, now let's make them obsessed with cuffed jeans. Yes, just a little more. Just a little bit. Let's add some awkward hand gestures. Yes. An obsession with Vans, just to spice things up. Let's add a little bit of social anxiety, just a little. Let's add straight men that don't fetishize you. Oh shit, I missed. Oops. Let's add accepting parents that accept you and don't tell you to pick a side. Oh, I missed again. Oh. Last but not least, let's make sure you live in a world where people know that you are what you say you are and don't think you're just straight and freaky. Oh. Missed again.
Did somebody brainwash you when you were 4? Nope. As soon as I could express myself, I instantly said that I was a girl. I knew who I was. I didn't let anyone else define me.
What bathroom do you use?
I use the female restrooms because I am female.
What are you ordering?
I'm just a pride.
Why?
I don't need one here.
Where are you gonna hang it?
What?
Where are you gonna hang it?
Off the balcony.
Oh.
So the people that are looking at house next to us know. Plus it's Pride Month.
If my kid ever comes out as lesbian, gay, bisexual, pansexual, asexual, or transgender, I will kick fucking butts out of the house so fast while I organise a coming out party. Boo the fuck, mama, be proud of you, baby.
Name something about the way you raise your kid.
Almost everything I've done as a parent, the older generation told me not to do. I'm transgender. I've raised my daughter in a queer household almost her entire life. She doesn't even know any different. She was actually one of the first people I came out as transgender to because we have that kind of relationship. I've been homeschooling her for 5 years, so pre-pandemic, just because I hate the American education system so much. We focus 90% of our schooling on music because that's what she wants to do. The other 10% is regular subjects. We've been having conversations about serious social issues like racism, sexual assault, queer identities, and all the intersections since she was old enough to talk. I have a no shelter philosophy, so instead of sheltering her from things like this, I expose her and we have real conversations about it. And I also have the philosophy that I don't own her, so there's very few rules in her house. As long as she's kind, that's what I care about.
Oh no, I hope I don't fall.
No.
Yeah, I'm gay. I'm gay.
I've been in like 1,000 times, dated every woman in the atmosphere. I've been to every continent, broken all the hearts in every hemisphere. And if I'm not the type of guy,
But when she loves me, I feel like I'm floating. When she calls me pretty, I feel like somebody. Even when we fade eventually to nothing, you will always be my favorite for my loving.
My coming out story was not as cute as some of y'all's. Let me tell you. I see y'all making little rainbow cakes and I'm gay on it. Little 5-paragraph poems, just explaining it like that's just cute. But you want to know how I came out? You want to know? I was at a restaurant with my parents and there was this fine, when I tell you this, fine ass boy at the table across. And I was just eating my food, like looking back, like, you know, flirting with the eyes a little bit, giving y'all the little Debbie Ryan look. And I was just looking, and the last time I just a little glance, he got his ass up, walked over to the table, and I was like, oh shit, what the fuck, what is he doing, bitch? And he comes over, he's like, hey, I thought you were cute, and I just kind of wanted to get your snap. And I was like, ooh. When I looked at my parents, I was like, I have a decision. I can either risk it all for the dick and come out, or have to turn this fine-ass man away. And guess what I did? I got the snap, and I came out, period. And do you want to know what my parents said? They said, good for you. He was cute. Motherfucking king and queen right there, bitch!
Hey, Dad. They say statistically 1 in 3 people are gay. Are you trying to tell me you're gay? I'm not gay. Well, I'm bi, but besides the point. So you have 3 children. One of them is 100% gay. Who, Alice? Alice isn't gay, she's a lesbian. Oh, I thought we all knew that already.
Oh, no, sweetie. You can't just become a transgender. First of all, That doesn't make any sense. And second of all, trans people are born that way. This isn't a joke. This isn't playtime. This isn't dress up for them. So I know at first glance you might look at us and see, oh, they're boys and they're dressing up as girls, so that must mean they're trans. No, sweetie. That's not how it works. Now, there's a big difference between someone like us that are drag queens, where this is an art form and we transform ourselves for fun, and someone that's trans that doesn't resonate with their assigned gender at birth, and a lot of the times, but not always, transitions their outside to match who they are on the inside. So let's simplify it for the Sallys and Jennies at home. Being trans is not a choice. But dressing up as a life-size doll, bimbo, clown, hooker, or drag queen thing is a choice. Yeah, just like it is your choice on being the uglier twin.
Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Say hi.
I follow you into the park, through the jungle, through the dark. God, I never loved one like you. Boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. I'll be here never with you. We laugh until we think we'll die, barefoot on a summer night. Nothing new is sweeter than with you. And in the street we run free, like it's only you and me. Geez, got something to see. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm.
A number of y'all have been asking, what is pansexual? So here's the video that answers all of your questions. Pansexual is when you have an attraction to all genders without a preference. So gender doesn't really matter. And so many of you guys have been super respectful asking these questions, so I want to thank you guys all so much. And if you weren't on my live and didn't hear my voice yet, here is, I guess, my voice reveal. So yeah, but yeah, I really hope this answers all of your questions. Thank you all so much for 12K, bye!
I want a girlfriend, but I look like this.
Put it on you, girl. I'ma put it on you, girl. Got to do it, babe.
Okay, so I'm non-binary. And some people have a problem with that, so they like to hang out in the comments to remind me that I do have a gender. But they don't know if I was assigned female at birth or male at birth. So they'll comment things like, no, you're a girl. Or a boy? And I'm like, yeah, motherfuckers, that's the point. You don't know.
And he was so fucking sure he had the right. But he's ugly, and I'm glad he's dead, cause there was no fucking candle in his pumpkin head. You're not special.
So you're gay? Yes. And she's gay? Yes. And you've been talking with each other for a while? Yeah, she's great. And you've called each other gorgeous multiple times? Yeah, she's really pretty. She's complimented your eyes, your hair, your clothes. One time she called me ethereal. And she consistently wants to hang out with you. We've made plans, so it's safe to say that she likes me. Yes! As a friend. No!
Okay, we want answers. Why did you resist a police officer?
Why are you police officers?
I blew up Malaysia.
Now here's an aspect of demisexuality that I haven't heard anyone talk about. And for those playing the home game, demisexuals are people who are incapable of feeling sexual attraction without an emotional connection. Great example, my friends were drooling over Jensen Ackles, but I was completely ambivalent about him until I started watching Supernatural and developed that parasocial connection with Dean Winchester. But here's the thing, I've never heard somebody talk about demisexuality and how it might make it difficult to figure out your sexuality. Now, despite the fact that since puberty certain girls gave me the warm fuzzies, I always dismissed it and always maintained that I was straight because, well, I've never looked across the room and a beautiful woman went, ooh, I want to have sexual relations with her. But here's the thing, I never did that with a guy either. So if you're the kind of person who doesn't immediately feel sexual attraction and society defaults to heterosexuality, there's a high chance you might glaze over your own sexuality. But I mean, eventually I figured it out. So to my fellow demisexuals who are still trying to figure it out, I see you and you're valid.
It's a woman's world, so to speak. Pussy, you sour. Never giving credit where it's due, cause you don't like pussy in power. Venom. Venom. My, if you ever